it is Charlotte again, the Stitching with the Kids Around, for part 3 of God knows how many. So, we have Long Dog Sampler, Death by Cross Stitch. I brought this before Pattern Keeper. It was my push present. It's more an American thing, but I took it, rolled with it, and this was one of the very first things I properly kitted. And my husband brought me. And it's the one thing you can always remember me, Death by Cross Stitch. So always ask me what you're doing. When's it finished? Because it needs finishing and it needs putting up on the wall. Sideways. Instead of like that, he wants it like that. I have no idea why, and he's not getting the same way. This is on either 16 or 18. And that's how far we've got. I'm like 50% way through. And it is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, it is getting finished. When, I don't know. But yes. And that is using just a DMC variegated thread. And it is... let's say, I think it's, yeah, 4010. It's just like an antique blue. So that is getting finished within the next year or two, for sure. And I don't regret it being on an aid at all. Then we have Mirabilia, Cinderella, and this was also a push present for when I had my son, and this is on a big piece of Getting Done chorus by Pole Stitches. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna have loads and loads of time to stitch it because it'll be in the intensive care. We could be there for weeks, could be there for months. We didn't know. It was too warm, so I barely stitched. Like, you couldn't do anything because it was that warm on the ward that you were just sweating. So yeah, I didn't get much done on that at all. And most of that isn't done when he was born anyway. And then the one present I did before I did kit up, I finished it before he even gave birth. So we then had one that I started when I was pregnant with my youngest, and it is Snow Queen by Mirabilia. And I've hit a point where I'm just like, excuse me. I've been talking for too long. And this is her. So I am getting there. Last time you saw it, it was just her. And it's just on 28 count. It was just a white even weave, but I chucked it in with one of the dye pods, and it's using all the code for. Nothing's changed other than the fabric. And I'll put that there because it's my friend's copy and I don't want to damage it. I then have Mediterranean Mermaid. Oh, there she is. And this again, an old call for, except from the fabric, on Joddery Fabric of the Month. And so far I've just got the Kreinik in. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through them now, because you don't want to see masses and masses of projects. And if you've got this far, thank you so much. And hopefully you're not bored. Right, this is a Bella Filipina. I have gone wrong. Famous last words. And it is on a Post Stitches hand dyed Atlantis, a 28 count Brittany Lugana, and it is Bella Filipina, Enchantress of the Abyss. And I know I've gone wrong, which is why I've stopped, because I've got to work out where. But she is beautiful, and I'm really happy with the fabric. And again, I don't order any of mine from her website. I just go on Etsy and just order it from there, because you get it within the week. So if I see something, usually know what it's going to. Then my sister got me this for Christmas, not last year, year before. It is Mirabilia White Clover. No, it's Nora Corvette. And this is on a Joddery. Again, mystery, but it'll be a fabric of the month. So it's just a little start. But if you see something of mine that you like the fabric, just screenshot and just say Charlotte Smith, and she should hopefully be able to tell you what it is, and if you wanted to order it, you probably could. I don't think any diet would turn down the business. Then we have the Lakeside Needlecraft Halloween stamp of, I think, 2019. I haven't got a picture, but you've probably all seen it. And it's like a Halloween town scene. You've got the witch there, you've got the skeleton there, you've got the bats. And yeah, this is just on there, printed, what, 18 count. I absolutely love it. And again, it's when I only stick on Ada, so. Then, this is the fabric I had for Evening in the Park. Decided I didn't like the Evening in the Park on it, so I put Fairy Dill on it. Didn't like it. I just didn't like the way the stitches were sitting, so I put Bella Filipina's Crystal something. It's a new Bella, well, one of the Bellas, where she's a mermaid and she comes out. But I've lent Nadine the chart for that one. And then I had a Bella Filipina Hummingbird Pixie. And this is another one where I've just picked it up from, could be one of Kate's, I'm not sure. Oh, I know what it was. It was the Lucky Dip at the Chatelaine Retreat. And it was in one of my Lucky Dips. So, that's again for my little girl. When it's going to get finished, I don't know. But you can always hope, always pray that it will actually get finished. When is a mystery. Then we have another Mirabilia. It is Fairy Moon, signed by Nora. This is art print. And I was stitching and getting along with it really well. And then one of my darling children, I was stitching with the thread and it vanished. And it is on a 28 count Dusk by Sparklies. So it's getting there with the needle hanging, because I clearly stitch, put it down and then don't touch it. But yeah, I was getting really good on that, and then I couldn't continue because my thread went missing. So my lovely friend Natalie went and got me more of the thread. So, because there's the 2 skeins I need. So when that screams to me, stitch me, stitch me, stitch me. And yes, I'll stitch you. Then we have another Mirabilia in a lovely Sheen project bag. So we have Mirabilia Andromeda. And I was loving stitching it, but I'm not keen on the face. And this is just on a 28 count. But it might be a 32 count. It was when so-and-so were in business. And I ordered the chart and ordered the fabric that it said to get. And yeah, I got sidetracked. And then when I went to start continuing to stitch on it, I wasn't liking the face. But she will be finished. I just don't know when, and it won't take long. Now, this one was an anniversary present from my husband after he went. You've got too much stuff, stop buying things. And he went, oh, here's some money, you go out and buy it. 'Cause I really wanted to kit it up. It is a Paisley with Stitches Darkling Manor. And it is actually beautiful. And it is stitched on, I think it's Black Hole by Joddery Designs. And I'm guessing it's 32 count opal, even leaf. And I've got a lot of the threads. Not all of them are the called for, but because we're in the pandemic and we didn't get all the threads, I've just substituted some. And this is it so far. And when I stitch on it, I absolutely love it. I think that just needs filling, that bit. So I could take that on a car journey and fill it in. But since I get car sick, travel sick, probably not the wisest idea. But this is me. I don't do wise ideas. I just roll with it, and then if I throw up, I throw up. But yeah, I really, really like that one. I really, really want it finished. Then we have a Silver Creek Samplers Through the Storms. And it is stitched on Vintage Country Market, 35/36 count Edinburgh. And I've got, upside down, and I've got some words. And I'm stitching that with blue, hang on, blue suede by Weeks Darwick. And I do love this one. And that's another one which will get finished at some point, I just don't know when. But I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Then this is a berry chart, and I've done it on an 18 count. And it's got like Christmas carols all around. So this is one that I might actually make into a pillow. I've got Happy Christmas, May the Miracle off, and an A. And it's just an 18 count Ada. And I don't know what the colour, well, it's a green, but I don't know where I got it from. It might have just been a de-stash at a retreat. Then we have a Just Nan, and this was exclusive for hanging by a thread, called Regency Flowers, and I got this from a de-stash. I accidentally marked the chart like a douche, and it did ask to go on that, but I didn't like it. It got all the code for with it. And this is another 28 count that I've acquired over time. And that's so far what we've got. And I was stitching this when I was really poorly. Oh, that's come out of somewhere. Come out of that. Come on. I have a chart come out. So, then we have Cool Tidings by Plum Street Sampler. This is on a piece of fabric which is a complete mystery. We think it's a fabric which has been discontinued, but that is so far. We've got 2 black cats, and I know I've got a different project on that one as well. And then we have Blue Flower Halloween Kitty. This is on Chromatic Alchemy, and it is just from a bargain box. Just a little bit bored. But again, if I put my mind to it, I'd finish it in no time. Because it is literally 129 by 93. But I'm not a massive Ada fan. I'll just take a little drink. Then we have Koro Batakori Christmas Farm. This one's quite big, 250 by 160. I'm using all the DMC that's called for, and then for the house I wanted something a bit variegated. So it's got a bit of like a dark red and very light red, and it's called Cherry Wine by Gentle Arts. And it is on a Chromatic Alchemy Fabric of the Month called Haboob. And it is a 32 count opal Belfast. And that's what it is. Because Sam does amazing fabric. That's as far as I've got. And this is another one that I do want to finish. I just don't know when. And I don't know what I'd do with it when it is finished. Other than I want to display it. Then I have Shepherd's Bush Purple Snowman from Nimble Thimble. I started this and really don't like how it's coming out. I really don't like how it's coming out. So it could literally be a restart, because it's not coming out nice. Then we have the Rolodex Morning Sampler by Benny Stitchy. I started this tiny start and did not like how one of the threads is coming out. It's too orange, not orange, too yellow. Because I wanted that effect, but it's just not coming out. It's either it's fabric, which is a 40 count mallow linen fabric, so it could be the fabric which is making it do that, or the thread stuff's too light. So I took that thread out, and I need to decide. And then I had Beads in the Garden by Shepherd Bush, all as well, and it comes with the buttons, which are really cute. And I brought this from Nimble Thimble when I was pregnant with my youngest, and my child decided to throw up in the car all over Aileen's nice new car. I have all these colours, which again are in a mess, because that's just me. Now, I'd got it started on this fabric and I stitched on it when I was in hospital, and it's just not coming out. So I thought maybe I'll restart it on Whilst Daffodils by Doddery. It's like a bright orange, but I don't know. So that's another one where it's going to get a restart, because I don't think the weirds are popping enough. So maybe I'll find the perfect one, but it's got to be on like a 28 count for the buttons, or a 32 count. It can't just go on a 40 count as much as I want it to. Then I started this, not with the colourful threads, but with my own selection. And it's like Victorian motto. So like farmhouse, asters, heirloom something, sagebrush, and it is Brenda Gervais Winter Rose Manor. I absolutely love this one. I started this one with Nadine. As soon as it hit the UK, we both brought it, both on this to each other and went, yeah, let's start that. So it's more a start along, and I decided it didn't need fancy fabric. It would just go on a nice blue, an acquired fabric. I have a lot of this stuff, and it's just, I actually love it. So yeah, it's got week's dye work and everything. I decided to put in. And the house, it's going to be that one. Granny's Petunia.